Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in the jolly old Sky Factory Foreland. It is the jolly, the old, and the Sky Factory Foreland. I just want to quickly check what's in my bag. Yeah, I've got the bow in there. Good. I thought I'd thrown the bow away again, because you know I do that. That is a thing that I do. I do throwing the bow away, because I'm sometimes a little bit of an idiot. There are things what we don't need to be doing today. I think job one. There's a machine I want to make. That's not job one though. That's probably job two. Job one, I want to make a gas tier. I've been doing a little bit of research, doing a little bit of side research jobby on the Lost Cities cake, the Lost Cities mod. It just doesn't seem to do anything useful. There seems to be no benefit to the Lost Cities mod whatsoever. So that can just be there as a thing that we've done. It's just somewhere to explore, somewhere to have a bit of fun, somewhere maybe to yoke the strengths of. Certainly, potentially. Look at that! Look at that! Look at little fingers dancing. Isn't that cool? Oh, little arms dancing. I want little fingers. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there just doesn't seem to be a great deal of benefit to it. So I'm just not gonna bother on that one. We don't need to go back there because there's very little we can gain. I mean, this is a world where we have 11 stacks of diamonds here, and in here we have more diamonds than you can shake a stick at. 592. That's actually not that many. I think we've been making some stuff, so we've been eating the diamonds quite hard. We're doing reasonably well. We're not in a bad position, but we do need to think about gas tier. And can we make a gas tier? We need spider eye. That's okay. We can get spider eye. I believe we've got 11 stacks of them down here because of the mob grinder that's been heroically doing a job of work for us. We just need the one. I'm not going too ham on this because I flew around in the Nether. I never found a ghast. I'm sure they do spawn. I'm sure of it. And if they don't, well, maybe we could force one to spawn. There we go. We've got 3 ghast tiers there. So we want to make a Pokeball. No, it's not a Pokeball, is it? It's it looks like a Pokeball. It's a net, I think. It's not there. Well, I'm not seeing it, but that's not a surprise to me. We want industrial foregoing, don't we? Industrial foregoing. We want this mob imprisonment tool, which is a gas tier surrounded by plastic. That should be fairly straightforward. If I pop them in there and say, make me Mr. Mob Imprisonment Tool, you will say yes. Perfect. We now have a mob imprisonment tool. So we're going to come down here and we're going to swoop on your boy and we're going to take him back upstairs. And with that, the cow has been rescued. Do you dig it? Do you dig it? You do, don't you? Alright, we're just going to snaffle him up again. The cow has been rescued. But I have alternate plan. No, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it that way. Put him down. Put him down. He's had a rough time. We're not going to do him dirty. He's had a rough old job, so we're gonna walk away from that one for now. But we are going to see if we can find some bone meal somewhere. Bone meal? Got some bone. Bone meal. Perfect. We need another cow. We need another cow, and that means you. Hello, sir. How you doing? If I feed you, will you grow? What do I feed you? Wheat. Let me see. Wheat. Do we have? We do have wheat. Alright, here we go. You can have some of this. And hopefully you'll grow big and strong and be powerful and a good boy. Wow, that's a lot of wheat you're taking there, boy. You're going to have a belly well and truly swollen. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Sorry, I'm counting too fast. And there's a new one growing. That's cool. Where you heading? There you go. Wop. You're in the mob imprisonment tool now. I've got a special plan in mind for you. And Piggy. Piggy's free. Good job. You can grow up naturally, my friend. Do you want to move so I can get another one? Should be another piggy here. Move. Should be another piggy. I don't see evidence of piggy yet. Where's other piggy? Yeah, I'm looking too, mate. I'm disappointed. Where's other piggy? We need other piggy. Bone meal? I think we might have broken the pig seeds. I think that might have been a cock-up on my part. Balls. I think I wheated it and not bone mealed it, didn't I? And that released the baby pig. And then the baby pig didn't respawn, so I think we've nosed that one up a little bit. That's fine. We got one pig. One pig will do for starters. You can have my bone meal, and you can have what's left of my wheat, and all these crap seeds can go, and the flowers, unfortunately. Shame. We might need more flowers. If we ever go down the needing dye route, I think we'd go with dye seeds, because that just makes life so much easier. So we got a pig on board. We got a cow in our mob imprisonment tool. So we want to make a cow in a jar, because it's a thing we have to do. Cow in a jar. So we need to somehow fashion a jar, a cow, and an anvil. So let's start with a milk jar. Let's go in here. Yeep. Nearly went in there. I'd love to know how I end up underneath after I've failed to land. That always bugs me. We want milk jar. So do I need a bucket of milk to make a milk jar? Well, that's weak sauce. That really is weak sauce. I'm not too worried about that, because I can just go boppers, boppers, boppers. Alright, thank you very much, ma'am, sir, whatever you are. Bloop. And there's our milk jar. Nice work. Then we need an anvil. So we go anvil. We have no blocks of iron. This is not a problem. This is not a problem that will be of any consequence to us whatsoever. Iron ingots. We have a lot of iron ingots. I'm quite happy about that fact. If I just throw all that lot in there, make 3 blocks of iron, and go anvil. Perfect. There's our anvil. So we now have all the ingredients necessary to make a cow in a jar. We just need to fashion an environment where this operation can occur. So we're going to have a cow standing, well, we're going to have a jar. For starters, we need a jar. So we'll have a jar there. There is our milk jar. Good job, Furryears. Then we need to secure that in an environment like that. And we need another layer on that environment like that. And the cow can go in there. And then we need to drop an anvil on the boy. So our cow's going to be in that hole. And we can put our anvil there, and it will just drop down in there. That's the scheme, the plan. Alright, let's put the cow in there. Cow is in the hole. Cow is in the hole. And then... Nice, we got a cow in a jar. He's a special boy. He's in a jar. Epic win. Why we would need this much milk, I have no clue. I haven't used this much milk in the whole mod pack, yet here we are, we've got a cow in a jar. I'm not unhappy about it. He looks pretty happy in there. Kind of, maybe. Let's take that. Condensed milk, you know it. That can live over here somewhere. Let me see. Cow in a jar can live there. Looking happy, looking thrilled with life, I have to say. That is a cow in a jar that's looking thrilled with life. So we finished with the mob imprisonment tool. That was entirely worth building, wasn't it? And we want to go to industrial foregoing again. Industrial... I think there's a machine I want to build. Fluid pump. That gives me an idea. I've had an idea. It's probably a terrible idea, but I've had an idea. Enchantment Sorter. I don't know what that does. Enchantment Extractor. That could be useful. Enchantment Applicator. I think they're the 3 that I want. But we're going to start with the Enchantment Applicator. So we're going to need machine case. I guess we're going to need a few machine cases, and looks like a few anvils coming at you. Pretty hardcore there. Machine cases. Iron, wood, redstone. That all looks really doable. Machine cases, boppers. I want 1, 2, 3 of them bad boys on deck right now. Anvils. We're going to need blocks of iron. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. That's a lot of anvils, a lot of blocks of iron right there. Iron gears. We've got 2 of them. And then we go... Where are we? There we are. Boppers. What are we missing? Anvils? Did we not make the... flipping it. We didn't make the anvils. We did everything but make the anvils. We have a spare anvil because of the cow adventure. There we go. Nice job. Right, while we're here, let's have a look at this. Books. Golden gear. Hello, what? There we go. That took a bit of time, didn't it? That had to think about it for a minute. Nether brick. We can make that. Happy with that. Is that all we need to do? Boppers. We haven't got any books. Where's all our books? I thought we had a crap ton of books somewhere. 64 books. 60 books? Yeah, we got a few books. I can't remember where we got the books from. We went somewhere and got books. I remember doing it, but I can't remember where it was. It was a long time ago. This has been a reasonably long series now. Okay, there's our Enchantment Extractor, and then there's the Enchantment Sorter, which requires an enchanted book. Well, that's an interesting one. We do have an enchanted book. We could pop that in there, but I don't know what was down at the bottom. What was down at the bottom? A diamond gear. Okay, we could look at that. Diamond gear. Kablookie. Kablookie a technical term, by the way. Enchantment Sorter. Boppers. It doesn't like using that enchanted book, does it? There we go. That's all 3 of the enchantment blocks. Now, we do have an enchanting room kind of thing over here that does have its own power supply. So let's see what we can do with these ones. Enchantment Extractor. There. Needs power. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. We can feed it with power from a big reactor, actually. Enchantment Applicator. Kablookie. Also needs power. Needs fluid essence too, which I'm guessing is that stuff. Do you need fluid essence? You don't need fluid essence. Alright, okay. And then we had this one. Enchantment Sorter. Again, don't know what it does, but we need to power it up. So powering things up is done with... Over here we can grab... We need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And... we need to separate them out, don't we? Because bad things happen if you don't separate these out. We want to go 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Where's my big reactor? Now, this is currently only powering the 2 ME systems, so we should be able to just pop them in there, and that will power all those machines. It's a long way across this map. That is now fully powered. Marvellous. That is now fully powered. Marvellous. That is now fully powered. But it needs fluid essence, which we can get from over here. Which currently is being piped into here. So we need to tap off on that one and bring it into this one. This one. Yep. Okay, let's do that. Let's get some fluidy, conduit-y type things. Fluiduct opaque, perfect. That's exactly what we want. We can bob down under. Ooh, let's make a hole for this to you know, aim for. That's our target. That's not too bad, is it? We can just go Buka and Buka, and that should then fill up with fluid essence. It is not filling up with fluid essence. Fluid essence is something different to liquid XP, I guess. That's got something in it that is not the right thing. Okay. Okay, that's not working for us. Should have known. We need to kill mobs with their mob killing thing to get the fluid essence that we need to do this job. I guess. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking we need to do. Which is fine, we can do that. We can do that. Their mob killing tool is the grinder. Mob grinder? Mob crusher. That's what we need. We need a mob crusher doing the do. Is there someone in here? Is there a doings fella in here? This needs to be revised as well. I'm not happy with it. It's because of that switch. That switch is broken. Where the hell are you, sir? I hear two zombies. Well, one zombie, one... Let's break these. Eek, don't go in there, Furryears. Okay. That's fine. Anything dropping in here will now just drop straight out the bottom. Where the hell are the mobs? They're in mobs somewhere. Somewhere they are mobs. Where are they? Are they in the wall here? Ah, there they are. Sir, madam, sir. Okay, let's light that up so we don't have that issue. There we go. We don't want that issue. That is not an issue that we want. So we can bloop, bloop, and bloop that. And we could basically just put our mob mashing doings here. And just work this spot. So we probably won't need all of this takeout over here, but we can leave it there for now. I don't think it's going to hurt. I don't think that's going to be a burden. Hopefully it won't... Can we turn that off? Absorption hopper, is there... There's no... It absorbs quite a large area. Hide area. Oh, that's where everything ended up. Okay. Because we had those being switched with levers, whereas we could have just put them on redstone blocks and that would have worked so much better. I don't know whether to... Can we make cursed earth in this? Is that a thing we can make? I don't really think it matters. C-U-R-S-E-D. Cursed earth. No. No, we can't. We could just build a dark room, because this thing over here does a really good... We could just use this thing over here, couldn't we? That's the thing we could do. We could just use that as our mob killing zone, and then bring a pipe over to here. That seems reasonable to me. Yeah, let's do that. There's a plan. That's a plan. It's a good plan. I like the plan. The plan has come together reasonably well there. We have picked up some crap, which we don't want. Any other crap we don't want? Nope. That's all good. We'll keep the mob mashers, because we could always reinvigorate the machine. In fact, what I think we will do, because there's only a little bit left of this episode, is we'll put this big spawner back together so that it's ready to use if we need to turn it on. If that thing empties, we can just turn it on and it's ready to use. That's the plan. It's a good plan. It's a good solid plan. So we can just go bop, 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 bop. And then we can throw these bad boys on top and they should work. Ow. Yep, they do. Can confirm my ass now hurts because of them. Right, that is now running, and it's a lot safer than it was. That's good. So if we ever wanted to, we could just knock the torches out that are scattering around the place. And we are back in the game. Yeah. That's a thing. That's an actual thing. Has this got a door on it? No, it doesn't. We knocked the door off, didn't we? Yeah, so we just have to make it dark in here. It's fine. It's not a problem. So we're thinking about making a mob masher for that area over there. So let's have another look in here at industrial foregoing. We want the mob masher, which is this one. Looks like it's fairly straightforward. Let's get an iron sword. Let's get 2 gold gears. Doesn't like making the gold gears for some reason. Don't know why. It seems to be resisting me every step of the way. Look at all these spawners we've got. We've done well with the spawners there. Where are you? There you are. We probably need another one of these. that should be it. That should be all we need to go. There you go, Mob Crusher. Nice. Probably best to do this during daytime, and probably best to do this in the next episode. So we've made the machine that is going to make the essence that we need to feed the machines over there. This thing. And we're just going to pipe across to it. It's going to look a little ugly, but that can't be helped. Sometimes ugly works. So, from Furryearsworld for now, we are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.